pop a top and pour a pint. It's time for the Spit or Swallow Beer Review with your hosts, Shagdog and Jammer. We're diving into the frothy depths of hops, malts and barley, unearthing truths one brew at a time. Remember, every sip tells a story, and every comment, like, share and subscribe continues to write ours. So, let's raise a toast to the world of beer, banter, friends and family. Cheers!
Hey, what's up, everybody? Shagdog here, Spit or Swallow Beer Review. Thanks, kids. Yeah, Shagdog here, Spit or Swallow Beer Review. I'm doing this beer. I was supposed to do a jam the other day, but I was having internet issues, as always. This is Dragonfly IPA from Upland Brewery. They're out of Indianapolis, I believe, Indiana. And funny thing about this beer is I looked it up on YouTube the other day just to see, if anybody, what kind of review someone might have gave it. And I came across one of the first videos was Greg's beer review. So I actually sat and watched his beer review. Rest in peace, Greg. It was a good review. I think it's from like 3 years ago or a couple of years ago. So it was fun to watch. Get his take on it. He said it was pretty easy drinking IPA. So Beer Advocate gives this one 79, 6.7% ABV. Upland Brewing, and yeah, it's Indian Pale Ale or American IPA basically. So we'll see. All right, let's do it. Dragonfly, right? Oh. I better give it a little bit heavier pour, huh? All right, I can smell that from here. Ooh. Maybe they upped the ante last couple of years. Who knows? Definitely a piney, slight citrusy. Wait, look at that appearance first. Nice color on it. I like that color. Kind of a golden amber. Yeah, looks nice. Slight orange, maybe. Golden amber orange. Head's nice. So far, fingerhead. Off-white, slight beige. Looks good and frothy. It's that, yeah, so definitely a citrus piney, maybe a little bit of a malt backbone in there. Very slight dankness. Nothing overwhelming or anything. Smells good. Smells easy. Got all your IPA qualities, but it doesn't smell overbearing. So hopefully the taste isn't too overbearing either. And without further ado, this is going to be that was a quick little snifferoni and look-see and all that. So yeah, let's get into this. I apologize to Jammer for bailing out the other day. We just started the video, or I don't even know if we started the video. Oh no, we didn't even start it. I was about to had it all set up, and then I lost my internet. It's been happening since the hurricane here end of September. Helene, way up here in South Carolina, Augusta, Georgia area. Yeah, a lot of issues since then. A lot of trees still down. If they ever have one of those fires start over here, we might have the same mess you have over in LA. God bless all those people. I think the death toll is up to 27 right now. Hopefully it doesn't go any higher. All right, let's get into this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Cheers. Huh. Strange. Pretty clear up front. Once it gets back to the middle of your palate, you start picking up the flavors. A little boldness of the pininess. Very slight citrus in there. It's more piney than a malt, I think. And then it kind of dissipates after it gets towards the back of your palate. It does have an aftertaste, a little bit lingering of the pininess, the piney hopness. Supposedly the IBUs are like 65 or something like that. I read somewhere. I don't know if I see that today. I read it the other day. I could be wrong, but I swore it said 65, which is high enough, you know. But I think a regular beer drink could drink this, possibly. It does have a little bit of a linger to it, though. That pininess does linger a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of one of those easy American IPAs, but it does have that lingering, which I like to have a clean, not clean, but I don't like a aftertaste that lingers for a while. Yeah, a couple of seconds they're okay, but 10, 20 seconds later, and that aftertaste still lingering a little bit. And my salivas are, well, it's good because your saliva glands are still working. Yeah. I'd like to thank PA Brew News. I saw a video that I don't know if he mentioned it to us one of the times he was on with us. He might have. I might have forgot. That's how bad my memory is. But back in July, he did a video. Some of the 10. He didn't say top 10, but 10 reviewers, beer reviewers, or YouTubers, brew tubes that he likes that are under 1,000 subscribers, and we were on his list. We weren't number 1, we weren't number 10 because he didn't do it that way, but we were the last one mentioned. So usually when you do a top 10 countdown, number 1 is mentioned last. So thank you, PA Brew News. Yeah. Hey, I'd like to shout out to all of our recent subscribers. I think we got like 10 subscribers, 10, 20 subscribers in the last month or something. So here's to you guys. Hopefully my audio's coming through all right, because I didn't even check it. And it looks like it's going through, so that's cool. I think I need a new computer. I am pretty white. I don't get out in the sun much. I work overnight shift. I try to get out in the sun once in a while, but it's too cold now. I don't go outside at all now. But man, this summer I got to get some more sun. I need to go back to a day shift job. I need to find a public pool or something, since I don't have a pool anymore like I did when I lived in Florida. Yeah, get some sun. Find a lesbian couple that has a pool. That'd be fun. Rent their pool off of me. What would I give this? It's not bad. I only got a 79 on Beer Advocate. I'd probably be close to that, but I do find it a little easier to drink than some IPAs. So for new IPA drinkers, this might be all right for you. Not all of you, but a few of you, the proud, the new IPA drinkers. I'd probably give it I give it a B- and a swallow. B- and a swallow. It's all right. And I can't remember if I've done any other beers by these guys. And it's kind of funny here in South Carolina. I'm finding beers from, this is over in Georgia. I buy this in Georgia, over in Augusta. I find Indiana beers, but I can't find any North Carolina beers, or South Carolina. The one store I go to is mostly Georgia craft beers, and occasionally they'll have something like this, or maybe 2 or 3 beers from Florida, or a couple of your big craft brewers. I don't even know if I consider them craft brewers anymore, but ones that Highland Brewing, or I'm trying to think of some other ones. And now, your craft brewers that are all throughout the country, Sierra Nevada. They don't have any Sierra Nevada or anything like that, actually. It's just, man, I can't even explain it. Such a weird store. It's mostly Georgia craft beers, and then they have sporadic few of some other stuff. So I like Total Wine and More, which I have to drive all the way to Columbia for that. or Atlanta. Columbia is closer, but that's a long drive. Hour and 5 minute drive, so round trip 2 hours and 10 minutes. Plus, you figure the shop, and it's actually longer drive for me because I don't drive on highways, so I take the back roads there, and that takes an hour and a half, so it's an extra 25 minutes. So that's an extra 50-minute drive round trip. Yeah. So I haven't gone there in about a year, I think. I think last February I went there, or March. That's the last time I went there. I think. Or it might have been even December of 2023. It was somewhere around there, but yeah, not bad if you can find it. Dragonflies, man. Let's give a little dragonfly info. Are you ready for this? Dragonflies are featured in many ancient cultures and mythologies and are associated with transformation, change, and good news. Also bad news in some cultures too. Transformation dragonflies are often seen as a symbol of transformation and renewal because they change form throughout their lives. I guess they change. Good news. In some cultures, a dragonfly landing on you is a sign of good news. So if you ever have a dragonfly land on you, it's good news. I don't know about flying down your mouth and down your throat, because I had a dragonfly fly in my mouth one time, and I swallowed it, because it was choking me. It went all the way back. That wasn't. I don't know if that was good news or not. It might have been bad news. Bad news. In some cultures, seeing a dead dragonfly is a sign of bad news. Well, I didn't see that dead dragonfly, so. Courage and strength. In Japan, dragonflies are associated with courage, strength, and happiness. Swiftness. Native American tribes revere dragonflies as a symbol of swiftness. I wonder if there's any Native Americans named after dragonfly, like, well, whatever the Native American language word for dragonfly is, but dragonfly runner, or I don't know, stands with the dragonfly, whatever. Adaptability. In European cultures, dragonflies are seen as a symbol of change and adaptability. Good luck. In African cultures, dragonflies are believed to be a sign of the spirits and bring good luck. Now, in folklore, you have dragonfly darning needles, a myth that dragonflies can sew your mouth, ears, or eyes shut. And then representation, dragonflies are represented in art such as pottery, rock painting, statues, and art nouveau jewelry. Now, I was going to look up movies, or also dragonflies are believed to carry the souls of deceased to the afterlife in some ancient cultures due to ancient beliefs and myths that there have been. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I was trying to think of dragonfly. The only dragonfly movie I could think of offhand was a Kevin Costner movie where I guess his wife liked dragonflies. She ended up missing, presumed dead in South America. He has a dragonfly flies to his windows, all these weird dragonfly signs and stuff like that. And then it was a really good movie. I thought it was a pretty good movie. He's a doctor. She was a doctor. He's a doctor. There's one kid that has cancer. His wife used to work that ward, and the little kid went flatline and saw everything. Saw the doctor, saw the bald spot on. His name was Joe. Kevin Costner's character Joe, and he's Joe, and I think Kevin Costner had a dream, the kid calling for him, or something like that. Anyhow, what it was is his wife supposedly threw the boy. Somehow Kevin Costner, all these signs, he goes down to South America looking for his wife. Well, what happened is she was in a bus, and the bus fell off a road that was like a cliff into a river. They all drowned. She was pregnant. The baby survived. She survived out of the truck. Indians tried to take care of her. She died in birth or whatever. The baby survived. The Indians had Kevin Costner's character's baby. So he went down there, found his baby. Really good movie. Good movie. Brings tears to my eye. Well, let's finish this beer, right? 14 minutes in. Oof. I might do one more. It's a work day for me. I don't like drinking on work days, but I had some had my computer out already. So I was trying to do some online jobs. And the one job offer I got online. It was offered to me yesterday. I guess there was a time limit on it, so I didn't get to it. And it's just like a little short, little small jobs, $10, $20, for 30 minutes of work. So, but it would have been nice just to get one of them done. I just signed up the other day, so I'm just trying to get more like odd jobs or online jobs or little, gig jobs besides doing DoorDash right now. I don't want to put wear and tear in my car, so I figure I get some little online things, make a couple bucks, $10, $20 a day, $30, 4 or 5 times a week. That's 20 times 5. That's $100 a week if you do something like that. So, and just put that towards my savings account or my investments. Every little bit counts. My recommendation, any of you youngsters out there, start investing your 401k. If you switch jobs, find out how to transfer that 401k over. Someone will tell you can't, but you can. Just get with your new employment's finance person. As soon as you start there, you start your new 401k. Tell me, I have this. You get with your other 401k, they can transfer that somehow to your new 401k provider. Somehow, I don't know how it all works. But anyhow. Yeah, start young. If you're like me, I did have a retirement plan in my earlier career, but I was in a pension plan and I really screwed it up by leaving early and cashing out. I could have just left that sitting there. Actually, I didn't even know. I could have left that sitting there. And then, even though it wasn't full retirement, after I turned 55, I could have collected 30% of my pay for 10 years worth of service. Or even when I went back 2.5 years later, my service would have continued for 4 years. So it would have been 14 years worth of service. I would have got 39% of my pay at the age of 55. So I really screwed up on that. But I did those 10 years. I cashed out. They do some thing to figure out what you would get in the investment plan for 10 years or whatever. So it wasn't much. And plus it was tax. Plus I got the penalty tax, and I just blew it, young and dumb, thinking, well, anyhow, not thinking about my future. It did last me about 14 months, but still. But anyhow, youngins, look out for your older selves. You got to take care of yourself when you get older, when you're young. Don't wait till you're 50 to start thinking about your future. When you're in your 20s, your 30s, you get in your 40s, you're pushing it. There's still time if you're 40 or 50, but you're not going to get as much as you would have if you kept that going in your 20, 30. So I recommend even investing yourself in like an SP 500 type stock, like Vanguard with VU or multiple other ones. Even though I don't think they're doing too good right now, are they? Anyhow, yeah, I don't know because I'm chatting with this. Chatting with this girl who's a born-again Christian. It's just hard to deal with those type of people. I love Jesus and everything too, but I just don't go on all day about Jesus, it's just hard to do. If those miracles happen all day long, which there probably is that I don't see, when you got to go to work, you got bills to pay. You just can't sit there and, I don't know. I don't think I'm right for a born-again Christian type girl. But, I just don't understand the born-again Christian concept. I think when they said that, Jesus told Nicodemus to enter heaven, you have to be born again. I don't think he meant to denomination to be born-again Christians, because you're going to sin still. You're never born again until you die. And then you're born. I think that's what he meant. You got to be born again into heaven. You die before you see the light. You must die, right? So if you're born again, and I believe in Jesus, forgives sin. God's going to forgive sins. Jesus died for our sins. But I just don't think just because you claim you're a born again Christian, you're going to sin still again. Well, you have to become born again every week or every day. If you sin every day, I don't know. There's lots of sins that we all commit every day. Now, I don't go to church, but I talk to Jesus on my own sometimes, or God, and I say, forgive me for that, Lord. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I don't know why I did that. I probably shouldn't do that when I'm drinking, whatever, yeah. But I'd have to be born again every week at least. My biggest sins are some of the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony. Sometimes I eat a lot, overfill myself or whatever, a whole pizza or something. Yeah. Lust. Yeah, I look at some women and I can't help it. Be like, yeah, I could probably have nice looking kids with her, that type of thing. Or, look at those curves on that one. God gave me eyes. I just don't understand some sins like that. It's not, I don't know. Anywho. I think I might do one more. I got a Imperial Stout to do, so I might try that one. I actually have 2 Imperial Stouts, but I ain't going to do both of them today, so I'll do one. Hopefully me and Jammer, I'd really love to start, I don't know why my volume's messed up on this. I'd really love to start videoing or recording videos and then upload them so I could edit them or whatever. Hopefully it's coming through okay. I'm on Wi-Fi today. But we'll see you in the next one. Shagdog, Spit or Swallow Beer Review. Let's get this down before we go. Nice little lace in there too, so that's pretty cool. I love lace. Looks pretty. Matter of fact, let's get some of that lace liquefied and drink it. Looks pretty good. B- minus and a swallow, so try it if you can find it. We'll see you on the next one. Shagdog, Spit or Swallow Beer Review.